So one of the things I really like about what's happening in LA in the last few years is just like there's a true sense of music and a real sense of like music community. A lot of the local bands, whether they're implants here or not, whether they were born and raised in LA, are really supportive of a lot of their friends and their friends' bands. And LA's got so many great bands going on. What are some of your personal favorites, and what are some of the bands you guys like to go out and support any chance you get?
Yeah, first I would say that I couldn't agree with you more. I don't think I've ever experienced such an atmosphere where everyone is so supportive of each other. I mean, I think that probably 50% of the gigs that we've done over the last year have been other bands hitting us up on MySpace and saying, "Hey, we love you guys. Do you want to do this show with us?" And then we do the same thing. If we love a band, we'll get offered a show at the Echo, Echoplex, any of those places. And the first thing we'll ask that venue is, can we bring along somebody? And then we'll hit up our favorite bands and say, do you guys want to do this show with us? So you're absolutely right. I really love We Are the World. We've been to see them 100 times. They're probably sick of us. Who's your fave?
Members of the Cult.
Yeah.
I really like We Are the World, Rainbow Arabia and Hecuba, and Voices. They're
Voices
really
Voices
amazing, and
they're
you know, I
amazing.
really
They're a
love,
great band.
They're really good.
They're one of my favorites,
I like.
actually.
I think Love Grenades. I think Liz Grenade is
Yeah.
just so talented.
She's
a great
great.
songwriter.
Yeah, she's definitely in the
Great
process
stage
of blowing
presence.
up.
Yes.
I saw her at
She
Silver
deserves
Lake.
to.
I saw her at the Silver Lake Lounge in maybe July, and then she ended up doing the residency, I think, at the Echo
Yeah.
in November, and she released the album, and she got remixed. She's great.
She's super talented. She's beautiful too.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I mean, the music transcends everything.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I really liked about when I came up and introduced myself to you guys at Bordello was just kind of like your vibe on stage. You guys seem to be making music just for the sake of making good music, and
Thanks.
I think that's one of the more important things that gives a band success, when you're just focused on making good music and maybe not totally worried about the commercial or the recognition that comes along. Am I wrong in making that assessment about you guys?
No, I think it's been like really priority for us that people have a great time, and pretty much like all of the adjustments and notes that we make when we get off stage, we always chat and have a little meeting after every show and talk about what we think could be better or how we could make it better. It's actually always pertaining to how could we make it so that people have more fun. We really want people to just get off their ass and go crazy. And we want them to walk away and say, we saw this band and I had the fucking best time I've had in years. And that makes me feel great when people say that. And we oftentimes get people who walk up to us and that's what they say.
Well, that's why we're here. I mean, that's how I felt that night leaving Bordello at like 2 a.m. after having seen you for the first time. I felt like I witnessed something that was really like organic and unique, but I was so fired up.
Cool.
You know, and that's one of the things I like about what's happening in LA right now. There's a lot of innovation going on, but I think also one of the problems is people always try to compare bands to somewhere else. And I know this is an annoying question, but I'm going to ask just for the fun of it. What are some of the bands that people compare you guys to, or maybe your sound?
Always the same thing. It's always T-Rex, Mark Bolan, Blondie, Roxy Music.
Yeah, Kraftwerk sometimes. Grace Jones.
Grace Jones a lot.
Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono. Yeah. Yeah, those are the...
Giorgio Moroder.
Yeah, a lot of people compare us to Giorgio Moroder.
David Bowie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with the new songs we're starting to infuse from our next record.
Well, those are all great influences. Those are all great influences. I think it would be
flattering.
It is very flattering,
It really
but you guys are definitely doing your own thing, and I think that's the impression I got when I saw you on stage. And I think like the people in the audience were appreciative of seeing something that they hadn't seen before. And I think that goes along with seeing a polyamorous show around town.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that a lot. We kind of wanted to create. I've always used the term the culture of the polyamorous affair. It's been like, it's just really important to us to develop something that when people come to see us, they feel like, wow, these guys have like their own like,
You
they're,
step into our world, sort of.
it's like their own planet, like, and they're just doing their own, I just call it the culture of the polyamorous affair, you know?